You are joking with me, right? Communal what? First off, communal clashes means that it is a fight between two communities, right, that are native, indigenous to that place. The Fulanis are not indigenous to Benue State. They are not even indigenous to neighboring Nasarawa and Taraba states, from where they're coming from to attack communities in Benue. They are not indigenous to any of these states. So, how does it become a communal clashes when one of the sides fighting and slaughtering people, not fighting, slaughtering people, innocent people in their sleeps, are not even natives of Benue State? So it cannot be a communal clash. The government and people who are promoting the idea that this is a communal clash between farmers and herders, the same people will be telling you that the herders, the Fulani herdsmen who are attacking these villagers are foreigners. They are not even Nigerians. I'm going to come to later on to the response of our military and our government to all of this tragedy that is going on in Benue State. But first, we have to agree on one thing. This cannot be a communal clash. Like I've stated, communal clash means that it is a fight between two communities. And the Fulanis are not native to Benue State. They are not even native to Nasarawa and Taraba states, that where their bases are, and from where they move to attack communities in Benue. They are not natives to Taraba. They are not natives to Nasarawa. So it cannot be a communal clash. And the second thing is, when Nigerian societies, communities have had communal clashes, we know what communal clashes look like. One community was carrying cutlass and machetes and hunting guns to fight the other community. They also held cutlass and machetes and hunting guns to fight. They were fighting. The dynamics of the conflict were balanced. The power dynamics were balanced between the two communities. When one community burns the house of members of another community and the other community retaliate, they will burn their houses. The power dynamics was balanced. You don't have a situation where one of the communities is totally, completely unarmed. The Nigerian government have legally retrieved the gun license of every single Nigerian civilian. One of the communities is completely unarmed, while the other attackers, not the community, because right now the government and the military tell us they don't know where these are coming from. So we don't even know their community to start with. And yet, some idiots want me to believe that it's a communal clash when the other people fighting don't have a community that we are saying that this is their community. And then they are coming with sophisticated military grade weapons, tactical weapons that are used in massive military campaigns, armor-piercing rounds. And you're calling it a communal clashes? Come on, man, this is a massacre. It is a massacre. You don't come to a man's community with military-grade weapons when the man is unarmed and then indiscriminately kill women and children and call it a communal clash. It cannot be a communal clash. We have to begin to look at this thing for what it is. This is a pure manifest expression of Islamic jihad. What is happening in Benue State has the same characteristics to the fight of the Houthis in Yemen, to the fight of Hamas in Gaza, to the fight of Hezbollah in Lebanon, to the every fight that Iran has been involved in the push of Islamic supremacy. This is evidently the same fight. You don't have Fulanis that are 99.9% Muslims coming into a man's community armed, heavily armed, into a community of farmers that are not armed, that have been disarmed by the Nigerian government. You're having those Fulanis coming and shouting Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, and slaughtering people, and you are telling me that this is not Islamic jihad. The government can hold its position, whatever position it wants to hold. Reporting medias can hold whatever position it wants to hold, but you cannot insult our intelligence by telling us that this is a communal clash. This cannot be a communal clash. It has absolutely no characteristics of a communal clash. It is a pure religiously instigated massacre. And then I will see idiots looking at Gaza and saying that Israel is committing genocide in Gaza, that there's a massacre in Gaza. Meanwhile, Hamas is heavily armed, using civilians as shield, fighting the Israelis. And you're calling that a massacre. Meanwhile, in Benue, where civilians, farmers have been disarmed by the government, they don't have arms of their own, sleeping in their houses, Fulani headsmen, heavily armed, coming and slaughter them in their sleeps. And that one you are saying it is a communal clash. It is either you are stupid or you think we are stupid. But you cannot insult our intelligence by telling us that this is a communal clash. It cannot be a communal clash. It is a clear manifestation of Islamic jihad. You don't have someone armed with AK-47 and tactical rifles coming into your community and shouting Allahu Akbar, and slaughtering and shooting innocent people, and you are calling that a communal clash. Why the government and reporting medias have the right to name it whatever they want to name it, we will be stupid as Nigerians to accept the labeling of communal clash as regards to what is going on in Benue. Because if they succeed in Benue, your homes, your places where you think is a safe threshold for you, your place of safety, will become the next battle zone. And then they'll start saying that's another communal clash. You go back to history, Fulani's caliphate expansion and caliphate campaign in Nigeria was stopped by the Plateaus and then the people in Benue, by the natives of Benue, the Idomas and the thieves. That was the reason why the Islamic Caliphate, the Fulani Islamic Caliphate, did not sweep through Nigeria into southern Nigeria. And now they are carrying and continuing that campaign, and you are calling it a communal clash.